Hello, welcome back to my channel. I thought I would show off my awesome 50s baseball logo shirt. Definitely get you in the mood for some 1954 Milwaukee Braves baseball. Today it is Saturday, June the 5th, 1954 in Milwaukee. And the Pittsburgh Pirates, the hapless Pittsburgh Pirates, are in town for a 3-game series. And we won the first game last night, 1-0 on a complete game shutout by Gene Conley. The only run batted in was an RBI single in the first by Eddie Matthews. And that was the extent of the scoring. So as of now, we find ourselves in second place. We'll go over to the game. So you can see Chicago already lost today. So as of now, we're a game and a half. They got beat 6-1 by the Brooklyn Dodgers in Chicago. Philadelphia is a game and a half as well, but we are ahead of them by percentage points. And Brooklyn is 2.5 out. So we just had before the Pirates came into town, the Dodgers were in, and they proceeded to beat us 3 games in a row. So that was a tough series. So today, our starting pitcher is Chet Nichols, who is 4-1 with a 2.44 ERA. We are 6-1 when he starts, so that's promising with the Pirates. Also, so far in the season, we're 6-1 versus the Pirates, 4-0 here at County Stadium. So that is promising as well. So let's get the game going.
Replay Radio is live from Milwaukee. Top of the first.
Okay. So we'll get to the thing here and get going. So Kurt Roberts will lead it off. As I said, Chet Nichols is 4-1 with a 2.44 ERA. So far, he has faced the Pirates 1 game, and he was 1-0 with a 3.38 ERA. So let's get this game going. So we roll a 5-1-4. Chet Nichols' 5 column leaves a lot to be desired, and that's been one of the reasons his performance has been above what he really did, is because we've stayed off that column. So Kurt Roberts leads off with a walk.
Ball 4. Take your race. No outs, man on first.
Let me see. Probably skip the 7th inning stretch because apparently there's a copyright with that. And I don't want to announce each at bat when I'm trying to record it. All right, so that brings up Gare Alley, who's batting .231 with 2 home runs, 15 RBIs. He's an average bunter, so we will have Eddie Matthews in at third. 4-4-5. That's a 17. 5 is the shortstop. That's a 19 with the infield halfway back. That will be an infield single. So the Pirates get 2 on to start the first. And that brings up Preston Ward, the Pittsburgh first baseman. He's batting .202, excuse me, with 2 home runs and 14 RBIs. Let's see, he's a 3 bunter as well. So I guess we will have Adcock in it at first base. 5-6-2, that will be a 6 in the 5 column, with runners on first only, or bases full counts as 2 balls. So unfortunately, that will be another walk.
Ball 4.
So the Pirates have loaded the bases here in the first inning with nobody out. brings up the Pirates' most dangerous hitter, Frank Thomas, playing center field today. He's batting .333 with 9 home runs, 31 RBIs. I think I'll do halfway. Go for the double play here if we can get a double play. Looks like he doesn't have a lot of double plays in his card. And that's not good. 113 is a 22. That would be a line drive single plus an error to the center fielder, and Bruton's a 33. So hopefully he can make the play. And that's a 55, and so Bruton boots the ball. And the Pirates are up 2-0. So Kurt Roberts scores. Garrett Alley scores from second. Preston Ward goes to third. Frank Thomas ends up at second. Put this in my scorebook. That's an error on, and then it's 1 RBI for Frank Thomas. So that will be Bruton's 3rd error of the season. And the Braves are in trouble early. So Sid Gordon steps to the plate, and I think I will bring the infield in. He's a former Milwaukee Brave. We traded him in the offseason for Danny O'Connell. So see if we can stop this. Nope, we can't. 6-4-5. That probably will clear the bases. 61. It's going to be a double into the corner. Both runs will score. Let's see, that would be Gordon's 5th double of the season. The Pirates go up 4-0. Sid Gordon, it's double number 5. He drives in his 20th and 21st run of the season. And that brings up Gail Henley, who's batting 133 in limited play. Still nobody out. I don't think they're going to bunt, so I'm going to put Adcock back at first base. 4-2, and that's not going to be another good one. To the first baseman, to Adcock. That's a 23. The infield back. That's going to be a single off the fielder's glove. Runner scores from second. 5-0 Pirates. So that will be a single for Henley. His first RBI of the season. Jerry Lynch. Put everybody at halfway. He's batting .235 with 2 home runs, 4 RBIs. 3-6, and he is the same as he bats left and Nichols. So that I believe that's going to be a chance for a double play, which we could use. Nope, just a line out to. And so the Braves finally record their first out. Toby Atwell, the Pirate catcher, batting .214, a home run, 11 RBIs. The Braves still at double play depth, trying to get out of this inning. 4-4-4, and that should be a double play to the shortstop, unless they bunt or something. That ends the inning.
5 runs, 4 hits, 1 error, and none left on.
So that's a 6-4 double play.
Bottom of the first.
Well, the Braves find themselves behind the 8 ball very early in this one. Would have liked to have won this game with Chicago losing today to pick up a game. We are facing Vern Law, who unfortunately is 0-8 with a 5.15 ERA. So he is having a pretty rough go at it here early on. Bill Bruton will lead off with a 294 average. 1-2-1, and that will be a strikeout. 25th strikeout for Bill Bruton. So after making that error in the top of the first, he is continuing to play a good game by striking out. Johnny Logan is batting 292 with 5 home runs and 23 RBIs. So that should be good. 6-4-3 is a 24. And that's a long single to center field. So we have an option here to try for a double. Thomas's arm is a 2. So that should be a pretty good chance he will make it. Yeah, that's it. I can't hardly turn that down. We're going to try to go for second here. And he makes it. Oh. Something happened here. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Let's see if I can undo that. Okay, so remember what we rolled here. Let's see, it was a 6-4. 6-4-3. Go to second, and then I rolled an 11. There we go. Yeah, that erase option is very handy quite often. So let's see. That's Johnny Logan's 9th double of the year, I believe. If it shows that. Yep. He's got 9 doubles. Write that in my scorebook. Johnny Logan with double number 9. So that brings up Eddie Matthews, who had the only RBI in yesterday's game. 1-0 win. 6-5-6. That will be a 41, which will be a strikeout. So that's his 33rd strikeout of the season. He continues to underperform substantially. There's a 41 RBIs, but his average is quite a bit below what it should be. So it's up to Joe Adcock to try to get us on the board. 5-3-4. That's a 6. With runner on first only. Okay, so that should be a walk. Let's erase that and put it in right. 5-3-4. There we go. Same result. Just wanted to make sure. So Milwaukee has 2 runners on, and Hank Aaron, who has been struggling as well as of late. He's batting .244 with 5 home runs and 18 RBIs. I'd like to get out of this slump here. 4-2-3. That's going to be Sid Gordon is at third base today, so that's going to be a 22 with the infield back, and that would be a off the fielder's glove. Runners score from second and advance 2 bases. So that'd be an RBI. That'd be RBI number 19 for Hank Aaron. No, I looked at the wrong one for the 2 bases. So Logan scores from second base, and the Braves get on the board. If we're going to win this one, just peck away a little at a time. That brings up Andy Pafko, who also has been struggling this whole year. I'd really like to see him get out of his funk. We need his bat in this lineup if we're going to be competitive this year. 2-6, so that's outfield range plus ballpark. Let the computer figure that out. Frank Thomas is only a 2, so it should help us. So anything over a 46 is a double. And of course, he rolls a 22.
1 run.
Not getting any breaks this year. Pafko's not. So we get on the board. So it's 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, 2 left.
Top of the second.
So Vern Law will lead off. He's batting .318 with 4 RBIs. Good hitting pitcher. 5-6-4, and that will be a walk. If Nichols is going to have any chance of being successful, he's got to stay off that 5 column.
Ball 4. Take your base.
That's his 3rd walk already today. Kurt Roberts, who walked and scored in the 1st. I don't think they're going to bunt, being up by 4. 4-1-5. That will be a double play to Logan if they don't hit and run or something. And that's the 2nd double play of today.
That's their 2nd double play turn today.
See what I'm saying? 6-4-3. Double play on the Speedy Roberts. So he must have hit it hard right at Johnny Logan. Gary Alley singled and scored his first at bat back in the 1st. 1-4-6. That's an 8. And that will be a pop out to Eddie Matthews at 3rd base.
No runs, no hits, and none left on. Bottom of the 2nd.
Much better inning for Jim Wilson. So we'll see if the Braves can continue to chip away at this Pirate lead. And Dale Crandall, who's batting .212 with 8 home runs and 22 RBIs, is up next. 4-2. That's going to be an error check on Roberts at 2nd, who's a 36. Let's see if we can get on with the error. And that's a 6-2-5, so that will be an error on Kurt Roberts. I believe that's his 12th error. I think he made 1 in yesterday's game. Yep, error number 12. That's quite a few errors for this time of the season. So Dale Crandall makes it to 1st, and Danny O'Connell, who's batting .329, 2nd on the club. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and let him hit away. Obviously, I don't want to bunt with the pitcher up and down by 4. 2-1-1. That would be a 46 on 2. It's a slow grounder to shortstop. And they will get O'Connell at 1st. One away. Dale Crandall makes it to 2nd. Chet Nichols is batting .059. Gonna let him hit away. No reason to butt Crandall to 3rd with 1 out. Anything could happen, but this time he is going to whiff.
Strike 3, you're out.
Bill Bruton led off the game with his 25th strikeout of the season. Looking for a clutch RBI here. 5, 4, 4. That'd be a 29 on 5, and that would be a fly out to center field.
No runs, no hits, 1 error, and 1 left on. Top of the third.
Vern Law is buckling down, looking for his first win of the season. Not wanting to let this one get away from him. Preston Ward walked and scored in the first inning. 3-5, so that would be an opportunity for a ballpark check. And again, County Stadium is pitcher friendly, so let the computer do the computing. So he needs a 56, and he gets a 65. And it's a single for Preston Ward. So again, I don't think they're going to butt with Frank Thomas and up by 4, so we'll put him at half play. Frank Thomas singled and then made it to second on an error by Bill Bruton back in the first. 2, 4, 1. It's a 19. And that would be a fly out to center field. 1 away. Sid Gordon had a 2-run double against his former teammates. Steps up. And we're in the 5 column again. 5, 4, 3, and that's going to be a walk. Number 4 of the day. Chet Nichols.
Ball 4. Take the race.
So he's having a hard time finding the plate today. Gail Henley singled in a run back in the first as well. And that puts Nichols on his B ratings. I don't know, at this point it might make sense to make a change, because he just doesn't seem to have it today. Well, let's see. We got let's go with Ernie Johnson, even though he's not a lefty. So let me put that in the scorebook. So Chet Nichols departs, having had a rough day. So I'm gonna get Ernie Johnson's card out. So Ernie Johnson is 1-2 with 2 saves and a 6.17 ERA so far. Obviously, his card is much better than that, so we'll see if he can get it out here. He does. He has a very good card, except for the 6th column. He does give up some homers. So 1-6-6, and that will be looks like a strikeout for Henley. Ernie Johnson starts out strong. Jerry Lynch steps to the plate. He made the first out back in the first inning, lining out to Danny O'Connell. 1-6-2, and he will strike out. Old 1-6 twice in a row.
No runs, 1 hit, and 2 left on. Bottom of the third.
So Ernie Johnson does his job, gets the Braves out of trouble. And we lead off the Milwaukee third. with Johnny Logan. He doubled and scored the only Milwaukee run back in the first. And he 3 threes, 5. Vernlaw has a pretty rough 3 column there, so that would be a 9. So that's going to be a single to right field. So Logan goes the other way and leads off the inning with a base runner. So Eddie Matthews struck out, leaving Logan on second back in the first. Gonna let him hit away here. 6-5. I hit the right column, but the wrong row. So that's going to be a 39. And he is going to strike out again.
Strike 3, you're out.
So Matthews having a tough time with Vernlaw today. Joe Adcock walked back in the first. Didn't have a lot of double play opportunities on his card, but he does have a few. And that should be a single up the middle. Right. Wait a minute, looking at the wrong column here. It's 11 and 3. It's a 15, and that will actually be a single to right with 2 outs. Runner and second scores. It looks like that's just going to be a single to right, and Logan's going to hold up at second. So Hank Aaron, who singled in a run, is looking to come through in the clutch again here. See, Logan's a pretty good runner. I don't know if I should hit and run here or not. Aaron's a decent hit and runner. Let's go ahead and let him hit, though. 4, 5, 5. And looks like that's going to be, see, 3. It's a 7. And it's going to be a forced play at second. Thankfully, Alley is not a good defender, or that would have been a double play. So we're going to force Adcock. Oh, we have a possible double play on Kurt Roberts. So anything over a 6, it's a fielder's choice. And here it is. All right, so Logan makes it to third. Adcock is out at second on the forced play. And Aaron reaches on a fielder's choice. It's up to Andy Pafko here. Try to tack on some more runs to chip away at this lead. He flew out to Frank Thomas in center field to end the first. 2, 5, 3. And it's going to be a fly out to right field to end the innings. Pafko's woes continue.
No runs, 2 hits, and 2 left on. Top of the 4th.
Well, Vernlaw is trying to hold on to his first win. Ernie Johnson will face Toby Atwell, who grounded into a inning-ending double play back in the first, thankfully. 4-1. That's going to be an error check on Adcock at first base, who's in a 55, so he's pretty good at making errors. And he came close, but he makes the play. And he'll take it to the bag himself for 1 away. Vernlaw walked and was erased on a double play back in the second. 5, 3, 4, and that's a 7. So Vernlaw will walk again. He did have a .310 on base percentage with a .231 average, so he apparently did draw some walks. And he's got 2 today.
Ball 4. Take your base.
So let's see if history can repeat itself and if Kurt Roberts can bounce into another double play. So far, the Braves have turned 2. Braves infield at halfway depth, looking for the double play, of course. 4-1-5, and unless he hits and runs or something, that's going to be another 6-4-3. And history does repeat
They
itself.
turn their third double play of the game. No runs, no hits, and none left on.
Those are very helpful.
Bottom of the fourth.
So Ernie Johnson pitches another good inning. And the bottom three in the lineup will be up for the Braves here in the fourth. Dale Crandall reached on Kurt Roberts' 12th error of the season. And looks like he is going to bounce out to Preston Ward at first base. He'll toss it over to Vern Law. There's one away. Danny O'Connell grounded out to Garrett Alley at short in the second inning. 2-5-4. It'll be a 20, and that will be a fly out to Henley and right. And quickly, there's two away. So I'm going to go ahead and let Ernie Johnson hit. So far, he's had one at bat with no success. So here's pitching. See, he doesn't have his own hitting card. So he is hitting card number 3. So he's a decent hitter, 231. So we will see what he's able to accomplish here with 2 outs. Two, 4. So we have a range check, and it's a 2. So it looks like it's to the right fielder, and I don't think he's going to be able to get to it. So it drops in front of Gale Henley. And Ernie Johnson collects his first hit of the season. And that'll bring up Bill Bruton. He was 0 for 2 today. Five, 3, 1. That's pretty good. It's a 7. So I think the base is full, but it's not. So looks like it'll be the 13th walk of this season for Bill Bruton. So the Braves are getting a 2-out rally here. And that'll bring up Johnny Logan, who is 2 for 2 with a double and a run scored. See if he can get a clutch hit here to get some more runs on the board. 5, 4, 4. That'll be a 47. And that's going to be an Action M chart, looks like. So Vern Law, his wild pitch rating is a 2, which is usually what this ends up being. So there's a good chance for a wild pitch. And that's actually a 6. So it will be nothing. So Logan will get another swing at it here with runners on first and second. 2 away. 4, 6, 6. And that's going to be a ground out to Kurt Roberts to end the inning.
No runs, 1 hit, and 2 left on. Top of the 5th.
So the Braves have left 6 runners on. They've been doing a lot of that as of late. Not getting any clutch hits at all. So the Pirates will lead off with Garrett Alley here in the top of the 5th. Ernie Johnson in his 3rd inning of work. Alley has singled and scored and popped out to Matthews. 1-3, and he is going to whiff for the 30th time this year. That's the third strikeout so far for Ernie Johnson. Preston Ward walked and singled, scored a run. 1-5-2, and he will go down on strikes.
Strike 3, you're out.
So quickly, there's 2 away, and Frank Thomas, who has singled and flied out, driven in a run. His 32nd, leading the Pirates in that department. 1-4-4, and he will go down. Strike, swinging.
Strike 3, you're out.
And just like that, the inning's over. Bottom of the 5th.
So Ernie Johnson strikes out the side in the 5th. It's time to get some runs on the board, fellas. Eddie Matthews has struck out twice against the law. Five, 4, 6, and that will be a walk. So Matthews will get his 35th walk.
Ball 4.
Joe Adcock has walked and singled. Still with a hefty 342 average. Trying to avoid the double play here. 5-5-2. That'll be a 7. The bases aren't full, so it looks like he will get his second walk of the day. See if we can take advantage of this here. Hank Aaron has singled in a run and bounced into a fielder's choice. So Matthews is pretty quick at second. I'm going to take a chance here and hit and run. See what we can get something much going here. 1-5. That's good because he would have struck out if I didn't. Let's see what I'll let the computer figure it out.
It's a hit and run.
All right, so Adcock is out at second. If it's higher, see the runner's out. Okay, yeah, higher than 2, and he's out at second. All right, he gets a 2. And a possible error on Gordon. Interesting. So he's very error prone, and so he makes an error. So that's an error on 5, and everybody, E5, and everybody is safe. So that's an error on Sid Gordon, who is normally an outfielder. Let's see. He played third base. Well, he played third base 40 games in 1954. Let's see what error number that is for Mr. Gordon. That's his 8th of the year. Put that in my scorebook. So Sid Gordon. Error number 8. Alrighty. Andy Pafko, man. Needs some hit here, brother. So he's flied out twice. Even a fly out would be better than nothing right now. He can hit it deep enough to... And the Pirates are at halfway depth. And he hits into a double play. Unbelievable. Very frustrating. So Matthews will score, and Adcock will make it to third. And it's a 5-4 double play. So we can't even hit it in the air when we need him to. All right, see if Del Crandall can get a 2-out hit here. Love to get more than 1 run out of bases loaded and nobody out. He's reached on an error and bounced out to first. that's good. 6-6-2. Looks like that's going to be a Tater. That's out of here. Big clutch 2-out home run for Dale Crandall. And that brings the Braves to within 1. Home run number 9 for Dale Crandall. He drives in his 22nd, 3rd, and 4th run of the season. And we are within 1. Very good. Way to go, Dale Crandall. So Danny O'Connell will try to keep the 2-out rally going here. And looks like he will. 1-1-3. That's a single up the middle. So that's the first hit today. So it looks like Ernie Johnson has just got one batter left.
They're bringing in a new pitcher.
That's going to be it for Vern Law. So Lauren Pepper. Let's put this in my scorebook. So that's the end of that. Lauren Pepper, right-hander. Get his card out here. So Lauren Pepper is 0-0 with a 1.13 ERA in 8 innings. So his, because he's facing a righty, he gets a 2 no matter what on his 3 column for the first batter. I'd like to get a little bit more out of Ernie Johnson if I can. It's still pretty early. So I'm going to go ahead and let him hit away. He singled his last at bat. Maybe he can do it again. 2-3-2. That's going to be a 7. So that's going to be a foul out to Kurt Roberts.
3 runs, 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 left on.
So actually, it's to the third baseman. So Braves get 3. Just a couple of hits, 1 error, and they left 1 on. At the top of the
6th.
Top of the 6th, as the man says. Let's see if we can get a little bit more out of Ernie Johnson here. So Sid Gordon has doubled in 2 runs and walked. 3-4, so that will be a rare play opportunity. And it won't be. It'll be a little number in front of the plate, and Gordon is kind of slow, so anything over a 2 and he is out. And he beats it out. So Sid Gordon gets his second hit of the day, an infield single. And Gail Henley rather, has singled and struck out. So they got Matthews in at third. Might be a good idea. He's a 1 bunter, and they're just down by 1 now. 2-3, and that's going to be a whiff. Unless they bunt or something. Nope, they're going to bunt.
He's going to lay down a bunt.
So that's bunted to Matthews at third base. And that's an 11, so he is going to foul it off and get 2 strikes. So he's not going to be able to hit and run. So they call off the hit and run. And Henley will swing again. 4-5-2. So that's a bouncer to O'Connell. That's going to be a 7. So it looks like that's going to be a fielder's choice with the pivot option. 4-5-2. Oh, he's going to bunt again.
He's going to lay down a bunt.
Okay. Didn't know he could do that with 2 strikes. Alrighty then. 4, and he hits into fielder's choice. So it's just not working out at all for him. So Ernie Johnson fields it and fires it to Logan at second base, and there is one away. So Henry fielder's choice on a bunt. Jerry Lynch will step up. He's lined out and struck out. The Braves looking for a double play here. 3-1-3. That's a 20-on-3, and that will be a fly out to Pafko in right field. 2 out. Toby Atwell is grounded into double play and grounded out to Adcock. 0 for 2. 2, 4, 5. That will be a 17. And that will be a fly out to center with runners on. 5. So he'll fly out to Bruton to end the inning.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on.
So that was able to get another inning out of Ernie Johnson.
Bottom of the 6th.
So at the top of the order here in the 6th. See if we can overtake the Pirates this inning. Bruton is 1 for 3. 5, 6, 6, and that will be a walk with a stolen base opportunity. Bruton has 13 and 16 chances here. And it's the star, so this is the good one. This is either he steals or he holds, whereas the plus sign, it's either he steals or he gets thrown out stealing. Let's see if Bruton.
The defense is playing in at the corners.
See if Bruton can get his 14th steal. Well, he's got a pretty good chance. Pepper only holds 3, and Toby Atwell's defense is a 2, so anything over a 33 and he steals it. 64. I think that's a chance for an error, if I remember correctly. Nope, guess not. So Bill Bruton steals the base. That would be his 14th of the year, leading the National League in that category.
The defense is playing in at the corners.
So we got the tying run at second base. I don't think I want to bunt him to third. I've never been a big fan of that, especially when you've got 2, 3, and 4 coming up. Let's see if we can maybe take advantage of the infield being in. 4-1-4. So that's going to be an error E-check on Alley at second, and he's a 26. So there's a good chance he's going to muffle that one. So anything over 26, and Logan reaches. Ooh, 6 hips, almost 6-6-4. Again, if the blue die is a 6, it's a 2-base error. That will just be a 1-base error. Bruton is able to advance to third. E6.
The first baseman is playing in.
So let's see, that's Alley's 14th. Well, this Pirate team is pretty bad. And pitching and fielding and hitting, it's about all of it. So, shoot, I forgot. How many is that for Alley? 14. All right, Eddie Matthews. They're having Ward in at third. Matthews is an average bunter, and Bruton is at third, but with no outs, even if he hits in a double play, that'll get Bruton in and tie it up. So I'm going to let him hit away. He struck out twice and walked and scored. 2-4, so 2-4, it's a 21. And that will be a fly out to left, and that's deep enough with runner on third and less than 2 outs. That's a sacrifice fly. So I would have preferred a 3-run homer. Yeah, the chart is off a little bit on some of these flyouts, because 21 on my chart is a fly out to left field. I mean, it's the same result, but I wish it was a little bit more accurate. But anyway, so he flies out to center field. There might be an option somewhere that I hit that's making it do that. That's entirely possible. So that's the first out of the inning. Bill Bruton tags up and scores. RBI number 42 for Eddie Matthews. And Joe Adcock has walked twice and singled. So he's having a good on-base percentage day. Tie ball game. So that's a ballpark opportunity. So I will let the computer figure that out. So anything over a 56. And he 24s. So that's a fly out to right field for the second out. And he's 2 away. Hank Aaron is singled, hitting the fielder's choice, reached on an error by Gordon at third. Two, 1-2. That could be an injury. We have one thing we've been really lucky about. We haven't had a lot of injuries. So 2-1. That's a 42. And it looks like he is going to ground out to short and miss the next game. So
1 run, no hits, 1 error, and 1 left on.
A little boo-boo here. Get my liquid paper. All right, so we did score a run. There was no hits, an error, and a runner left on. Aaron was out 6-3 for the third out, and he will miss next game. Got that here in my book.
Top of the 7th.
So the pitcher is up to bat, and Ernie Johnson is out of gas, so we will get a replacement for him. He did a very good job. Let's see, what did he do here? 3 2/3 inning, a hit, a walk, and 5 strikeouts to get his ERA down to 4.70. Very good outing. So let's go with, let's see who's coming up for the Pirates. Mostly righties, looks like. Decisions. Looks like Payne is pretty good in everything but walking. He walks everybody. And let's go with Dave Jolly. He's our main reliever. And Jolly is 1-3 with 3 saves and a 3 ERA. So put him in my book. Dave Jolly, pitcher number 3 on the day. Right-hander extraordinaire. So we'll grab him out of the cards. So they might let Pepper hit here. Let's see, he is hitter card 3. We'll see what he does. 2-3. So there'll be a strikeout if he stays in. And he is. They're going to let him hit. Could be with all their pitching problems, their bullpen's probably pretty taxed, I would imagine. So write that down. Lauren Pepper. Pitcher struck out in the 7th for the first out of the inning. So Kurt Roberts walked and scored and then has proceeded to ground into 2 double plays. So thankfully for him, he can't do that this at bat. 4-6-2. That's a 17. And that's going to be a ground out thanks to O'Connell's good defense. So he will make the good play.
1
star next to his name for that one because that was obviously not a hit because of his range. Garali is singled, popped out, and struck out. Looking for a 2-out hit here. 5-2-5. So Jolly's 5 column is pretty crappy. So that's a 32. That will be a fly out to left field. End the inning.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Oh, I entered it wrong. Shocker. Oh, come on. Alrighty. So erase all that. Oh, it's not going to let me go that far back. Oh, crap. Well, it won't let you go any further back than that. Well, that stinks. I need to double check before I enter it, so I guess he will get a walk. So that gives him a walk, but let's really stink if he scores. So in the fairness of things, let's give him a 6 so nothing happens there. All right, well, Preston Ward, runner on first with a gimme here. He's walked, singled, and struck out. 3-4, so that'll be a rare play opportunity. Three. So see what the rare play is. 42. Tough chopper between third base and shortstop. Matthew ranges, and either will choose to retire Alley. Well, obviously, we're going to go with Ward because he's the slowest of the two. 3, and he's out. Nice play by Eddie Matthews.
No runs, no hits, and 1 left on. Bottom of the 7th.
It's the first time I've ever done that where I put in the wrong dice roll and went so far I couldn't get back. All right, Andy Pafko is having a horrible day. 0 for 3, grounded in a double play with the bases loaded in the 5th. Nobody out. 5, 4, 6, and looks like he will draw a walk this time.
Ball 4.
So he's the go-ahead run on first base.
The defense is playing in at the corners.
Dale Crandall is a 2-bunter. Oh, crap. I didn't see that. He's got a K steal, which is not good. Oh, man. Pafko's killing me. So anything's going to be an out, looks like. Yep, caught stealing. Man. So he's caught stealing 2 to 4. Man, Pafko's having a crappy year. All right, Dale Crandall hit a 2-run home run. Big hit. So that's going to be an error check on Roberts. There's a 36. And he makes a 2-base error. 6-5-6. So Roberts is having a rough day defensively. It's his second error today and 13th on the season. So Crandall makes it to third on a 2-base error on the second baseman. Error number 2. Error number 13. And Danny O'Connell looking to get him in here. He may intentionally walk him. I hate to take Jolly out so early, but obviously in this circumstance I will. Ooh, it's a 3-3-4. That's good if they let him hit. They're going to let him hit. Singles to left. Lynch has got a 3-arm, and Crandall is only a 2, so a 6 and an 11. I probably should have had it be safe on the base running here. 7. Oh, an extra base, so he's going to score. And O'Connell with a chance to make it to second base. We'll roll one die against him. It's a 6, and so he holds up at first. So Danny O'Connell drives in the go-ahead run for his second hit of the day, 14th RBI of the season. The Braves have come back to take the lead.
The defense is playing in at the corners.
So I've got Dave Jolly. I'm going to let him hit because he's my top reliever. So put him in the book. Alrighty, Dave Jolly, pitcher. He has his own card because he had over 30 at-bats. Now, again, I had to print this off of the website, but I did print everybody over 30. So he has his own card. So there's one out. He's a 3-bunter, but he has a 290 average as a pitcher. So I'm going to let him hit away with those kind of numbers. So far, he's 2 for 5 on the season. So let's let him hit away and see what we can get. 4, 5. Looks like that might be an infield single. 2. Nope, we go to the 6th column because Lauren Pepper is apparently a fly ball pitcher. So it looks like that would be a 37, which would be a strikeout if I calculated it correctly. Yep. So that all bunches over there. So Dave Jolly strikes out for out number 2. And Bill Bruton is singled and walked, stole a base, scored a run. His 14th stolen base of the season. 3-2, so that would be a ballpark, and I'll let the computer hack that out. So he needs a 64, and he gets a 36. So he pulls it to Henley.
1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left on.
1 hit, 1 run, 1 error, 1 left on.
Top of the 8th.
Okay. 6 outs to go here. See what Jolly can do. He's got the heart of the Pirate lineup. Frank Thomas is 1 for 3. Best hitter on the team. And he hits it out of the park. Oh, man. Well, that lead was short-lived. It's home run number 10 of the season for Frank Thomas. And we have a tie ball game again. .33rd RBI. And Sid Gordon is 2 for 2. 2 RBIs and a walk. Giving the hurt to his former teammates. 2, 3, 4. That would be a 17. That would be a strikeout. Gail Henley is 1 for 3 today. Trying to get his 167 average up. 6.56. That's a 34. And that will be a short fly out to Bruton. 2 away. Jerry Lynch, left fielder, is 0 for 3 today. Batting .222 on the season. Young 23-year-old. 4-4-5. Looks like he will bounce out to Logan in the inning.
1 run, 1 hit, and none left on.
Frank Thomas puts him ahead.
Bottom of the 8th.
Or ties it up, rather. All right. Second hitter, Johnny Logan, up against Lauren Pepper. Logan has 2 for 4
with a double. Reached on an error as by Elliott short as well. 6-3-2, 32. That would be a pop out to Gordon at third base. One away. Six, 3-2. 6-3 is a 31. Oh, I forgot Logan's card doesn't match the computer. That's the problem. I talked to the powers that be, and they said they were going to fix that, which I would appreciate. I like the cards to match. So far, it doesn't seem to have hurt him too much, but Eddie Matthews hasn't had a home run in a long time. I'd love to see one here. And he doesn't. 5-3-5. That's a 45 on 5. And that will be a walk, but he has a D column here, so he's 3 for 4 on stolen bases. I don't think D is that great. He's walked for the second time today.
The defense is playing in at the corners.
So, well, he's got a lot of pluses there, so it's not a complete lost cause. See what he can do. 4. Oh, he steals it with an error opportunity. Atwell's error rating is a 51. And he gets 12. So he throws it to second, but Matthews is in under the tag. That is his 4th stolen base of the season. So that puts himself in scoring position. Stolen base number 4 for Eddie Matthews. So Joe Adcock steps to the plate with tying run on second, or the go-ahead run on second base. He has singled and walked twice and flied out to Henley in right field. 4-2-4, so that's bounced to short. That's a 9 on 4 with the infield back, and that will be a ground out, but I think that'll advance the runner for what that's worth. Oh, they're going intentionally walking. Thank you. So, runners on first and second with Hank Aaron stepping up. Hank Aaron has singled in a run, reached on an error in the 5th. Could be a good chance to hit and run here again. Aaron does have some double play possibilities. Actually has quite a few. Yeah, let's hit and run. Matthews is pretty quick, so it might not turn out too bad. Let's see what we can do here. Ooh, I should have let him hit away.
It's a hit and run.
So he grounded out. Ward takes it to first. 3 unassisted on the hit and run. Second out. And hapless Andy Pafko steps to the plate. Andy is he did reach base once, but proceeded to get caught stealing. They might walk him here just because of his card. 5-3-3. So that's going to be an 11. I think that's a hit pitch. Hit by pitch. It looks like he's going to get hit by the pitch. At least he didn't make an out. So he was hit by a pitch.
They're making the call to the bullpen.
And that's going to be it for Pepper. And they bring on Johnny Hetke, who will get a 2 in his 3 column because he's for the first batter. Let's see. Pafko has been hit twice by a pitch now. Pitched twice. And Lauren Pepper. That was the first batter he has hit. So, Johnny Hetke. Alrighty. faced Dale Crandall with the bases loaded, 2 out. He hit a 2-run homer back in the 5th. Reached on an error to Kurt Roberts at second twice. Looking for a big clutch hit here. 4-3-1. That's the Ward at first base. That's a 19. It looks like that's going to be a ground out with the infield back. So Crandall comes up empty-handed.
No runs, no hits, and 3 left on.
Wasted an opportunity there. See, we've left 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 runners on this game.
Top of the
Just
ninth.
can't do that and win. Alrighty, the 8th hitter, Toby Atwell, will step up against Dave Jolly here in the top of the 9th. He is 0 for 3 with hitting the double play. 6-1-3, that'll be a 17. And that would be a deep fly to left. Dave Jolly gets that important first out. So that brings up Johnny Hedke. So a double switch could have been in order. See if they'll let him hit or not. He bats 230, or rather 222. Let's roll it and see what they do. Oh, he has a home run chance if they let him hit. No, they're going to pinch hit, thankfully. So that'll be the lefty, Hal Rice. He's going to pinch hit. So we'll confirm and stop that.
They're going to use a pinch hitter.
So Hal Rice is batting 056 and 18 at bats. Get his card out here. So with one way, he will swing away. He does have an RBI. 1-3. Looks like he will go down swinging. So other than that home run to Frank Thomas, Dave Jolly is pitching pretty well. Kurt Roberts is 0 for 3 with a walk and hitting the 2 double plays. Made 2 errors today too. 5-6-6, and that will be a ground out to Danny O'Connell. 5-6-6. O'Connell grabs it.
Ball 4. Take the base.
What did I miss? 5-6. Oh, I was looking at the wrong column, as usual. Yeah, Dave Jolly's 4 column, or 5 column rather, is pretty rough. So that will be a walk. And that's one good thing about the computer, that when you mess up like that, it catches you. So Dave Jolly is tired. So who's been pitching? Johnny Hedke. So I'm going to, I don't know who's coming up, but let's make a double switch here. So let's put Mekovich in Jolly's spot. And then let's see who's coming up for the Pirates. Mostly righties. Let's do Ray Crone in Pafko's spot. So Mekovich will be in right field, and we will confirm. Let's see. Do we want to give him? Yeah, let's give him the advantage in the 6 because he's got anywhere from a 2 to a 5. So let's give him that advantage. So let me get out Crone's card. Ray Crone is 2-0 with a 5.84 ERA in 12 innings. His card is a bit better than that. So Ray Crone comes in to pitch, and he will be in the 6th position. So Garrett Alley has singled, scored, and walked today. 1-4, and he will sit down with a strikeout. Third away.
No runs, no hits, and 1 left on. Bottom of the 9th. They're making the call to the bullpen.
So George O'Donnell will be the 4th Pirate pitcher today. This is almost as bad as today's pitching. I guess when it's 6-6. So George O'Donnell comes in. We got the bottom of the lineup for us. Let's get George O'Donnell's card. So he is 1-1 with a save and a 7.56 ERA so far. So he is underperforming substantially. So Danny O'Connell, who singled in a run in the 7th, singled in the 5th, and 0 for 2 other than that. And we have a ballpark chance here to get a hit. Looks like he needs a 56 or more. And he gets a 56. So Danny O'Connell leads off with a single.
The third baseman is playing in.
So that brings up Catfish Mekovich, who is a ground double play problem. He's a good hitter, batting .406 so far, but he is a double play candidate for sure. Get Catfish's card out. Alrighty. Well, they're playing in at third. He's not a good bunter at all, so I'm just going to let him hit and hope for the best. He's not a good hit and runner either. Just stay off that 1 or 4 column. He's 6.35. It's going to be an 18. Deep fly to left. And get hit in a double play. So it's 1 away. And that brings up Bill Bruton. Bruton's 1 for 4 today with a walk and a stolen base. He's not much of a double play candidate. 6-6-4. So it looks like that's going to be a single. Should have been somebody else. So a slight chance for a home run because it's in the ballpark. So he needs a 63 for even a slight chance. He gets a 41, so that'll be a single. O'Connell moves to second base. So the winning run is on second base. With Johnny Logan stepping up with 1 out. So the Pirates are playing halfway. Johnny Logan is 2 for 5. He can hit into some double plays too. Do you hit and run here? No, I'm gonna let him hit. 4-2-4. So that's going to be a 21 with the infield at halfway. It looks like that's the runner will score from second on that one. 4-2-4. Hit the alley. Off his glove, and O'Connell scores. How about that?
Milwaukee wins a close one. Until next time, this is Replay Radio signing off.
That was an exciting game. So the Braves are able to pull it out thanks to Garrett Alley's poor defense. Ray Crone picks up the win to go 3-0 in relief, and George O'Donnell takes the loss. The MVP, oddly enough, was Frank Thomas for Pittsburgh, even though they lost. I don't know if I can go with that. We put here, so O'Connell scored from second. And Johnny Logan is the hero of the game. Singles and drives in a run. So let's see how the other games went. St. Louis beat Philadelphia. So with us winning, we're in second place all by ourselves. And boy, the Giants lost again, 2-1 in Cincinnati. They are just not having a hard time getting on track. So we will get back here. So I hope you appreciated that. That was a little long, but a real exciting game. And I will see you the next time. Thanks.